Steve. Mark McGinn, and News Group. How is Clay and Andre for tonight?
Andre won't play. Clay will warm up and we'll see. But he was doing better this morning when he checked in with the training staff, so I'm hopeful that he'll play.
Mark Iguodala, NBC News Radio. Coach, just seeing what LeBron did in Game 1, would you entertain the idea of maybe double teaming him right as he crosses half court to get rid of him, have him get rid of the ball and have his teammates forced to make a play?
I appreciate the question. I'm always amused that I'm asked to come up here 2 hours before the game and answer questions about strategy. I understand this is the protocol, but I'm not going to reveal what we're going to do defensively. That would seem quite silly to me. The fact that I'm here 2 hours before the game seems silly. But I got to do what I got to do.
No problem, Coach.
Thanks for the question. Good try.
Right side. Michael Pina, Vice Sports. Sean Livingston has obviously had a lot of success over the past few years without a three-point shot, but have you ever encouraged him to step beyond the arc since you've been his coach over the past few years?
We talked about it his first year here, and he shot a few corner threes that year, but he never got comfortable with it, and so we never really pressed the issue. I think he's a great shooter, but he knows his range, he knows his game, and so he sticks to that.
Anthony Slater with The Athletic. Two things. First, has Andre shown any progress to make you more optimistic that he could maybe play in Cleveland? And then two, have you ever, can you remember Clay having to play limited and when he's been on the court, maybe hobbling around? How effective has he been?
I'm optimistic Andre will play at some point in the series. He has gotten better gradually, but there's no way of knowing for sure at this point. And as for Clay, it just seems like Clay is never injured. I don't really remember, other than this year when he hurt his wrist, I don't remember him ever being hobbled before.
Melissa Rowland, Barry News Group. Steve, is the final determination regarding Klay Thompson just going to be how much pain he's in when he goes through warm-ups? Is it just a pain tolerance thing, or?
He's going to go warm up, and if he and the training staff say that he's okay, then we'll play him.
In fourth row on the right side.
Steve Conner, Laterno, San Francisco Chronicle. What have you thought about Patrick McCaw's story just a couple months ago, thinking he might be paralyzed to now being able to play meaningful minutes in the NBA Finals?
Yeah, it's a phenomenal story. It's a huge relief, to be honest, more than anything, given his state that night. That was a terrifying moment for him and his family, and so it's great to see how quickly he's recovered, and he's done a good job when we've thrown him out there for limited minutes. He knows what he's doing. It's good to see him have his health back and out there on the floor.
Next question, fourth row in the center.
John Aronoff, Trend Basket, Turkey. Coach, do you see isolation plays with KD and the ball movement as either, or are they simply tools in your tools that you go back to?
I think it's...
With rotations as well as switches, anything new for you, or you kind of have a flow if he is not able to go?
Yeah, we met as a staff this morning to go over that scenario, and so we have a plan in place if he doesn't play, and we'll go from there. But this is how it has to work when guys are out. We got to turn to the next option, and guys have to be ready to step up and play.
Monty on the right.
Michael, NBC Sports Barry. Steve, even though Andre's not playing, is there a way you can quantify what his value is to the team, specifically the young players on this team? It looks like he has a pretty heavy influence on those guys like Caban and them.
Yeah, not just those guys, but us, our coaching staff too. He came into the huddle the other night in Game 1 with a great suggestion that we went with, and it worked. So Andre knows the game as well as anybody, and I always welcome his input, and he's been a great mentor for the younger guys in this group the last few years, and he's doing everything he can while he's on the sidelines to help us out.
Any questions for Coach?
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.